Hello and welcome to another episode of Tip for Tip, your favorite marketing show where you, the business owner, ask us marketing questions in exchange for a tip in your industry. My name's Aaron.
My name is Christian, and today we have Dr. Chan and Dr. Yu with Sprouts Dentistry for kids.
So my question to you, BitBranding, we opened our dental practice specializing in treating children. What is the best way to improve our brand awareness to our mom and dad?
So I think one of the very first things that you need to do is literally write down your target audience. You may say that it's just parents, moms and dads, but just go a little bit more granular as far as location, demographics, psychographics, things that they might be interested in, amount of kids that they may have, ages, all those things are important to then create content strategies or advertisements or different things like that. That you will specifically target those people that you've already know exactly who they are. It will make things a lot easier in the future, but once you have that figured out, then it's just a matter of having a plan and creating content. I think you're doing some really good stuff on Facebook. Instagram, I feel like it's maybe you're doing some of the same posts, not all of them, which is kind of good. But on Instagram, I would definitely still suggest to do some real photography, real videos like you're doing on Facebook. I did see a live video right before you guys opened, actually. You guys made a live video just holding the camera, talking in front of it. I think that's great. So you have, once you figure out your target audience, then coming up with the content, and then Aaron's gonna talk a little bit about what that content actually looks like, or what things you could be talking about within your content.
Yeah. So yeah, that's really good. There really is like a step one and step two. So many people try to jump to step two, which is what I'm going to talk about, but it doesn't work or it doesn't resonate. And so many people are like, I created the content like you told us to, but then they didn't do step one, which is the most important, like creating the content that your audience actually wants. So once you've figured out the audience, create the content that they do want. And it doesn't have to be necessarily specifically dentist related. It could be parent related. Here's something that's going to help you as a parent because you have a kid, because you have 2 to 3 kids and you live in Collin County. Here's things that you need to know about for your children. Here's things that are going on with pediatrics, and you guys are specialists in children, so you should talk about that kind of content. Another thing that you should think about is something that we've started to realize lately is there's a lot of common misbeliefs or common misconceptions in each person's industry. So you should create content around those misconceptions or misbeliefs. Like going to the dentist is scary. Well, you could say that going to the dentist should be more fun than going back to work, or whatever that may be, or like it's the happiest place on earth for your kids, something like that. That would be really good. Like, why going to the dentist is better than Disneyland for your 3-year-old. You could create a video like that and really walk people through the experience, because most people are like, yeah, the dentist is bad for kids because they're scared and they don't know what's going on and you're putting things in their mouth. Like, those are all the things that we all know about. So create content around things that are a little bit thought reversal of what they've already thought about before. And I think when you create that content for the right audience, it's a really good 1-2 kind of punch.
And even things like that have been done before, you can still recreate some of those same things.
Yeah.
I think we struggle with that sometimes, where like there's 1,000 videos on how to create a Facebook ad, but there's not a video of us doing that or telling you how to do it, which will be, no matter what, a little bit unique from the rest. So even something as simple as just flossing. Make it your own, create something that's unique. It shows you, your personality. That will also keep parents, moms and dads at ease from, taking their kids to this doctor who's lively, happy, likes to be on camera, and is not afraid to, whatever it is. Showing your personality and including all these things definitely help out.
Awesome.
All right, so hopefully that was good. Let's hear your tip for us.
Our tip for you is your children are super important, just like ours are to ourselves. So don't let insurance companies dictate to you where you bring them. A lot of times they use confusing language and don't explain it to you, when in network and out of network, the benefits are usually very similar, almost exactly the same. So in the end of the day, just choose the right dentist that's great and perfect for your child.
All right, I think that's absolutely true. Medical I think is completely different, but dental, it's like, we all can agree that there's no really a good dental insurance. Like, some people who have good dental insurance, it's like you get to pay little or no money for your checkup. And then it's like if you go to the dentist and you pay cash pay, it's almost the same thing. So dental insurance really isn't the best, which is no knock on any dentist. It's just the insurance who's providing it. So Yeah, I think that's more important. My wife and I went out of network for a dentist just because they were highly recommended, and it was more about like what was most safe for our daughter. And I think that that matters a lot more than let's save $50 and this random person, maybe has been practicing dentistry for 10 years, but they have 3 stars on Google and all of them are like, they hurt my kid. Like, I'd probably not go to that person.
Right. Yeah, and I think being specialized for kids, that's also a big thing to take into consideration.
Yeah.
I think the fact that you're niching down into that is definitely going to help you out and help parents pick, people who are more specialized towards that.
Yeah, and I think on the other side of that, it's like, whenever you have a kid and you ask about a dentist, I'm going to say, oh, you have a kid and you have a dental problem, you should go to these people. They specialize in this. And so it's a lot more easy, I don't know if I use that correctly, to refer the person.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so today's question of the day is, how old are you, or how old were you when you actually started flossing? If you are, today is years old, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm this day's years old to that I started flossing. So do you floss?
The dance or flossing my teeth?
Both.
Both. I don't think I've flossed regularly. I think out of the whole week, I floss maybe 3 times a week, probably.
Okay.
It's not very consistent.
Okay. What about the dance?
The dance, daily.
Daily. Got it. Nice.
Yes.
Awesome.
Dr. Chan, Dr. Yu, thank you for coming on Tip for Tip. We do really appreciate you coming here and allowing us to help you and your business answer questions and give you a little bit of exposure. Now, if you're a business owner and you love watching this show, make sure to hit us up. Go to bitbranding.co/tip for tip. There's a little form in there that you can fill out and we can get you on this show completely free. There's no strings attached, no nothing. Thank you for watching.
All right, so if you're a new parent or a parent of a young child and you need an amazing dentist, make sure that you go check out the link below for the dentist that was on our episode today. You can check them out. Make sure to let them know that BitBranding sent you over there. And if you love finding out more about your business and how to grow, make sure you hit the subscribe button.